Hello. It has been a minute since we last talked, and I wanted to get you guys an update video, and I've wanted to get an update video out for some time, but every time I go to get a video out of everything that's happening here on the farm, something else happens. And I think after this video, you guys are going to understand exactly why videos haven't been posted over the last month. Month and a half actually. So I hope everyone is doing great. Love you all for still being here and still supporting us and following us on Patreon and Facebook and everywhere else that we post. We also post on TikTok. So if you haven't, please like and subscribe to our videos so you don't miss anything that's happening, because we are going to start posting regular updates again. So if you haven't followed along with our story, we've been rescuing horses for just over about 5 years now. We're in our 5th year. Our foundation is called the Big Hoof Foundation, and Fletcher Farms Amarillo was started to house all these horses. This spring and summer, we had absolutely no idea about any of these horses being pregnant. So I just want to put that out there that we're not breeding horses, because over the last couple months we have had 5 foals here on the farm. So if that makes any sense of why videos haven't been posted, I just wanted to throw that out there. We've done this for 5 years now, no foals, and then 5 all at once. So in one of our last videos, we had rescued a mare and a foal. The foal was born at a kill pen in Oklahoma, and we had rescued them and brought them here to the farm. The following week,
Astrid
is a Percheron mare that we rescued from McLean. She had a little colt, and he was born at the end of April. The following week, Deanna, who is another horse that we rescued from McLean, she had a foal and she had a little filly. And then another week after that, we had another surprise of Asteria, missing an eye and has cellulitis and all types of health problems. We really thought she was just going to come here as a short-term hospice type case. She had a foal as well. So she had a filly too. And then just now last week, another horse that we had just rescued a few weeks ago from McLean, she had another filly as well. So we have 3 fillies and 2 colts here on the farm. So it's been quite a busy time. Plus we've rescued other horses and brought other horses in, and just so many things have happened here on the farm. So I'm going to try to get all these updates up for you, but I wanted to specifically talk about the foals here on the farm in this video, and I want to do separate videos for each one of them and explain more about them. The one that I'm doing today is about Deanna and her foal. And the reason I'm doing this one is because it was a very difficult situation. Deanna actually had complications from her pregnancy, and she ended up colicking and passing away. So we have an orphan foal here on the farm that we've been taking care of. And that's part of the reason why we haven't had any videos, is because we've been caring for the horses. We are still rescuing horses, still saving lives, and still doing everything that we do around here on a daily basis, plus taking care of all the foals and everything. So like I said, this video is going to be about Deanna and her foal, because it's been a little bit of a journey with these two. Losing Deanna was extremely difficult, and her foal, trying to have to adjust to all of this and getting her to drink milk, and we had her at the vet for a little while. She had to have a feeding tube, and this was their story. The barn is buzzing this morning. It looks like we have a little girl.
On May 1st, Princess Deanna gave birth to a beautiful little filly, and we decided to name her Lady Deanna.
Oh, good girl. Are you okay? I know she's figuring it out. I know you're okay. You're safe. I know. She hasn't passed the afterbirth yet. I know, she's good. careful, mamas. It's okay. Good girl.
Since Deanna had retained the placenta for a long period of time, we did have Dr. Wagner come out to give her a checkup along with some antibiotics. They flushed her uterus, and this was a little bit from her appointment. And they also checked out the baby to make sure that her IgGs were good, which is a measurement of colostrum to make sure that her immune system will get everything that she needs from her mom. So this was a little bit from Dr. Wagner's.
We could not do that, please. So does that have antibiotics in it too, or?
It's got betadine, which is like antiseptic.
Oh, okay.
And we're just gonna fill her uterus, and then she's gonna expel it
On her own? Okay. How's the baby? Is it good? Yeah.
Sadly, Deanna passed away a couple days after this video was shot. After Lady Deanna's mom passed away, we did end up putting Destiny with her. However, Destiny did not accept her as her own. So we were able to leave her in a pen so Destiny could be by her and she wouldn't feel so alone. Corey and I made sure that we spent as much time with little Lady Deanna as we possibly could. We know that this time was difficult for her, and I know she didn't understand what was happening and where her mom went. But we made sure that she felt comforted and was always surrounded by people and love. A very unlikely friend for little Lady Deanna was Freya. Freya took her under her wing, and it was actually very sweet. So Freya was kind of her surrogate mom here for a little while, but with everything that happened, Lady Deanna just was not gaining weight, so we did end up taking her to the vet to get a feeding tube put in her.
She what? I know, like, can we get her like a couple sandwiches? Yeah. You too, girl. Her diet? Not a good sound.
This is Dr. Wagner from MVP. She's putting in the feeding tube.
Their little teeth are just too darn cute. Yeah.
If you need me to move that up there, then I believe I can see it right there. Oh, she'll stop moving for a second. Yeah, I can see it. I put it in farther than I normally do. Babies.
We're gonna get you all better. Yeah. Get you all better. Yeah.
So she stayed at the vet's office for a few days, probably close to a week, and they were able to feed her through the feeding tube and teach her how to eat from a bucket so she could start getting the milk and nutrition that she needed. So this was a little bit from her stay.
Come on.
Oh, you got it. You got it. She said, I don't think I did.
There you go. Good
Oh,
job.
Oh,
Gotta get the back legs too.
I didn't want to get in the way of them feeding her, but what they used were syringes that were basically a catheter that went straight into her stomach. And they would use these syringes and just fill up her little stomach so she would be full until she learned to eat from a bucket, drink the milk from the bucket.
Friend, I think we have a fall.
You see Pete this morning?
There we go.
I know it's raining and might as well just sleep in.
Lost too. Thank you, ma'am. You're welcome.
So after her stay at the vet's office, we got her back and she had so much more energy and was drinking from a milk bucket and doing just phenomenally. So we were able to bring her back home and she was able to come back here and she's gained a bunch of weight and now she's just going to live her happy little life here on the farm.
And this is Astrid. She was the one that gave birth at the end of April. And this is Destiny. She came to us from Oklahoma. Yeah. And this is Destiny's foal, Stewie. And then Astrid's foal. This is Cricket. I know, kids. I know. And get your head out of there. Yeah. Is Cricket your boyfriend? Yeah, Cricket's your boyfriend, isn't he? Yeah, he is. Yeah. Cricket your boyfriend? Yeah, hi bud. I know you're a good boy. Everyone just had breakfast, so we're all full. Yeah, you have full belly. Yeah, you got full belly. What are you doing, little sir? But that's a little bit about what was happening here on the farm and what happened with Deanna and the foal. We're so glad that Lady Deanna is doing well and thriving here on the farm and gaining weight and getting stronger every single day. So we just can't thank all of our vet staff that works with us on helping her and helping all the foals, because this has been a challenging time for us. We deal with the old retired Belgian draft horses, not the babies. And we're so grateful that these foals can always be here on the farm. They'll never be in danger of shipping to slaughter. They'll always be here with the herd, and the herd continues to grow. So, but that's a little bit about what's been happening here. If you did want to support the foundation, we are working on a fundraiser because of all these horses. We're working on a fundraiser to build a second barn. We are completely at the point right now that we need a second barn to house the horses that have medical conditions, or if we have inclement weather, we need the additional barn. I know there's always people commenting on here, why don't you have more shelter for them? Well, because we don't have the funds for that. So once we get some funds raised, we are going to do a bunch of infrastructure renovations on top of all the infrastructure renovations that we've already done. If you didn't see that video, I'll put a link in the description below of all the things that we are working on. We are still working on the existing barn. We're about to pour some concrete in there and get those pens and that barn under control as well, and get a little bit get it a little bit more organized. So just so many things happening here on the farm. We are going to work on getting videos out all the time, but if you did want to support our foundation with donations, feed, we always definitely need feed. We have a feed fundraiser going. It costs a lot of money to feed all these horses now, so if you can support us in any way, all the details to the fundraisers and everything is at thebighoof.foundation.org. So stay tuned, we are going to have more updates for you. I will do a video next on Asteria and her foal. And if you wanted to be involved in naming these horses, if you join our Patreon account, even as a free member, you can help vote for names of horses as they come in. So we do that on Patreon, and there's always videos. Membership of Patreon is only $5 per month, and I post on there multiple times per day. And we have all different tiers and all different kinds of different things going on Patreon. So our Patreon account is Fletcher Farms Amarillo 817, so head on over there and check that out. And stay tuned, we're going to have more updates. So many things happening, all these foals, and just a great time here on the farm, and we're just so happy that we can share this with you, and we are definitely going to be working on getting more videos to you more often. So stay tuned, and if you haven't done so, like and subscribe to our channel, and stay tuned. We'll have more coming. Bye!